the AP student.
By the end of this expose, you'll be completely educated on how to effectively avoid your parents on any social network,
How to bend around your curfew time,
and how to even earn average of 15 favorites on a good overdramatic tweet.
So, let's begin.
Parents, from the time that mommy popped this out, they have complete ownership over the great entity called us.
Here are a few tips and guidelines to maneuver your way around the typical parent.
Step 1. Know the parents. Figure out what really makes them tick. Even if that means exaggerating the occasional D- to a solid B+.
And always manage to drop in that daily compliment on your mom's cooking. Works every time.
And finally, step 2. Think like a parent. Have your parents ever checked your phone contacts?
If yes, then you might be screwed, but if no, keep up the good word.
Finally, be the parent.
Now, before we carry on, we're about to give you some parental gold.
Ladies, everyone wear their parents will check your phone contacts.
Don't stress, we got some quick and easy tips for you.
Be sure to switch all the Marks and Andrews.
Mary or Andrea, I mean, your parents' iPhone won't even be able to tell the difference.
Okay, now that we've concealed any chance of your parents truly knowing who you are, we're about to explain the most monumental yet possibly fatal event for a high schooler.
The house party.
Setting, random basement with
Zero parental supervision. Yeah.
conflict.
Everything.
Whether it's the awkward pre-dance phase, or the regretful post-dance phase,
Drama must prevail.
here's a list of your typical house party members.
Number 1, the lingerers.
1 out of 5 people have been officially kicked out by the house party lingerer.
They're infamous for their stocky nature and never actually being able to ask a girl to dance. Watch out, ladies.
Secondly, the crazies. You know all those girls that you stare at on the following Monday after a party?
And you just think to yourself,
That's that girl!
although they're a little delusional, let's be honest here. The crazies do make a little bit of our night a tad bit more interesting.
And finally, our personal favorite,
The emotional wrecks. The emotional wrecks consist of 2 different types of people.
those in a relationship and those
Out of one.
We're about to explain.
Warning. Being single does not excuse you to be an abominable Jezebel.
Sanjana, what's a Jezebel?
You want me to show you, Yoomna?
Yeah!
Okay, so I'm just gonna take a picture of
Okay.
There's, you know what to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Duck face. Okay, I'm gonna Instagram it now. Okay. Hashtag pretty, hashtag popular, hashtag awesome, hashtag beautiful, hashtag natural hair, hashtag no makeup. Okay, anything else? Oh, hashtag pretzels. I can't forget that. Okay. I'm gonna submit it now, okay?
Wait,
What?
you forgot one thing.
Okay.
Delete all the hashtags.
Okay, so now I'm gonna the picture, okay? So I just submit the picture. Now I'm gonna delete all the hashtags so people will think that I got thousands of likes all by myself.
Oh yeah! Finally, a good house party always includes an arguing couple and if we really get lucky, a crying girl. Here's a few scenarios.
So, first we have Sarah. Sarah's dating Matt. Sarah and Matt have a pretty good relationship until the house party. Let's just say Sarah's and Matt's night was rough. Right about when Sarah found Matt canoodling. Can you guess what who? Just guess. Just guess!
I don't know.
Canoodling. With Sonia from chem class. From chem class! Okay, anyway. Okay, you know what? I just really explained this. Okay, so Matt is canoodling with Sonia. But Matt is canoodling with Sonia because he heard your boyfriend the Spanish notes? Tweet it.
And remember,
Ask if them is back, ladies and gentlemen.
for those of you who are completely oblivious to the wondrous world of anonymous batching, ask if I'm allows anyone to post a question or remark completely anonymously. Example, Chemistry Tuesday morning.
Hey, Dad. Hey, I love your skirt.
Thanks, it was my mom from the 80s.
Vintage. So adorable.
Tuesday night.
That was the ugliest freaking skirt I've ever seen in my life. Submit. And if you genuinely hate that girl who went to prom with your ex-boyfriend, girl, hold me back.
And if you're feeling super sassy about it,
Super sassy.
subtweet it. The subtweet is a pivotal tool for finding someone to actually have the courage to say it to your face.
Okay, guys, joke's over. Let's be honest here. The only way to actually deal with suburbia is just be yourself. I know, it sounds really hard.
Finally, being yourself will allow you to maintain a sense of identity beyond the internet.
And if you truly care to nourish the healthy relationship that you have with your family and friends, who are the people who actually care for you the most,
Then you'll know that none of the advice been giving you is accurate. Suburbia has manifested itself into utopian world expectations and limited opportunity for those who can't achieve them.
you'll learn to accept some things as the way they are. Kind of like the fact that our parents and family are the only place where judgment can't be passed. So maybe cut down on the line and show them the real you.
Clicks are a creation of our own minds. And although it may not seem like it every day in our hallways, it diminishes any chance of true individuality and creativity.
The only way to overcome high school expectations is to not contribute to them.
Think about how this could be you, Eva Valley. All you have to realize is how to prioritize.
To wrap things up, living in suburbia really isn't as bad as it seems.
Yeah, I mean, our differing personalities have somehow brought us closer together. And somehow we always pull together as a family. A family that always goes to every football game and even mourns the loss of a fellow student.
Yeah, we're a family, and even if we try to ruin each other's lives or harass each other over the internet or even worse, squirt people with water bottles down the hallway,